Hey everyone, welcome back. Maureen Bakis here from Landscapes for Learning. The intro to all my videos says the landscapes of our lives are for learning, where experience is our teacher. And when we gather together and share our resources, we're destined to love and thrive. And I really believe in that. So my channel is about sharing mind-body resources, encouraging you to know yourself for wisdom and wellness. So welcome, and today I'm going to share a little bit of me search from my book that I wrote, Classic Wisdom for the Modern Human, a self-study guide for wellness. Not only are there lots of mind-body resources within my book, it's basically just a collection of the wisdom from the ages, both from the ancient yogis and the wisdom traditions of Buddhism, all the way through the spiritual influence of AA, Western psychology, all the way to contemporary resources today in nervous system health, neuroplasticity, interpersonal neurobiology, and much more. This whole mind-body connection stuff is real. Polyvagal theory by Stephen Porges is, I think, one of the central pieces that I'll talk about in another video to this mind-body understanding that is now something that health and medicine and neuroscience is really embraced and is it's being promoted in therapy, and it's pretty cool. It used to be sort of like a spiritual woo thing, an alternative type of idea, but it's real. The mind and body are one, they're not separate, and there's information that goes back and forth between body, brain, and the central nervous system is at the heart of it. So anyways, I'll be bringing you resources from all those things, but one of the resources that I want to share with you is my own experience and my own transformation through my yoga practice, among other things, but centrally through my yoga practice, that I learned in my yoga practice what I wrote in this book. And a central part of this book is the self-study wheel, which has 5 parts. Part 1 is attention. Part 2 is self-awareness. Part 3 is challenge. Part 4 is choice. And Part 5 is learning. And so let me see if I can find a picture of the wheel. This is what it looks like for part 1, attention. And attention is about focus, direction, and aim. It's about values or what matters. And I guess we could talk about meaning there. And then self-awareness is about personality, habits, and the mind-body system. In self-awareness, I'd like to add interoception to that part that I'm going to talk about in the videos to come. And then part 3 is challenge. It's about fear, stress, good stress, and chronic and acute stress and trauma. It's about vulnerability, insecurity, and the unknown. Again, this sort of refers to the nervous system and how we handle these things, not just mentally, but in our viscera. And suffering and sacrifice and discipline and organization of our mind, body, and of our lives, even of our day, one day. And then choice is about self-control, mindfulness, mindful response, and response abilities. It's about independence and kind of owning your own suffering and kind of trying to not live from that victim mode, but as a responsible learner. And then learning is about what authentic learning really is. It's a trial and error process. It's different from schooling. It's about process orientation and growth. This is an attitude and a perspective. That's that Landscapes for Learning lifestyle that I hope to promote. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the classic wisdom for the modern human, and that was just a quick overview in this video. So the following videos will be about attention. We'll start with attention, And I'll also make other videos about, how I ended up writing this, where it all came from, and so forth. So you get that bigger context for understanding it. Also, I'll make videos about Bikram yoga and what that practice is. It's all in the book, but I'll make videos about it as well. So this self-study guide is a book. It's available on Amazon. I think I improved it by making online courses at my website. So at Landscapes for Learning, you can take each of these 5 self-study wheel parts as a course. So the first course is on attention, second one's on self-awareness. Each of the courses you can purchase separately, or you can purchase all of them together, but they're all on my site, landscapesforlearning.com. The book is basic if you like to read and have something in your hands. This is a great book just to have literally like on your kitchen, your coffee table, or in the bathroom. You can open it to any part and read any part and do the exercises or not. There's a writing element to it. There's some reflection, sort of some other different activities that you can try. So it's a workbook in that sense, but I also added to it, embellished, made more of, added to, gave additional detail to each of the 5 parts of the self-study wheel in my courses online, where it's I'm talking to you through video, I'm giving you sections from the book, I'm giving you activities to do, and also providing a lot of other resources that you can go to supplement your learning, in addition to what you'll find in the book. So check that out on my website, landscapesforlearning.com, and stay tuned for more videos. The next one will be on attention, or maybe I'll probably give a little overview of how to do the self-study, the portion of writing, and the pre-material before we get into the self-study wheel. But those will be on their way, so subscribe and share them with your friends if you think they're useful. I think they're especially useful for teachers and parents and students, and anybody who's interested in working with other people in terms of learning and health and healthy development. All right, you take care. See you next time.